What's up, YouTube? Welcome back finally to another airport update for Illinois Gateway International Airport. This is the, actually, I don't even know what update this is, but it's been a long time, about 2 months, a little over 2 months since the last update. Of course, because of school keeping me busy, I've barely had any time to work on the airport. So, yeah, so I don't believe I have any new models in this update. I haven't gotten too many models lately either. But yeah, today's update is based at, I'd say around 4:30 to 5 p.m. So it's around, it's the evening rush basically. So all the European flights are going back to Europe and all the Middle Eastern flights are coming in. So let's go ahead and get started. I'll start over here with the runway with this Turkish Airlines A330-200 just on short finals coming in from Istanbul, and it's gonna take that empty gate over there. First in line for takeoff is this Air Europa A330-300, gonna be heading back to Madrid tonight. Obviously this side, it's a custom model. This side doesn't look too good obviously, but the other side is a bit better. Other side looks much better, just the right side isn't too good. Behind that is the Swiss A330-300. This one's heading back to Zurich. Then the other Lufthansa A330-300 going back to Frankfurt. And then behind that is the British Airways 777-300ER going to be heading back to London Heathrow. And then let me just get the cargo hard stands, whatever, real quick. Over here, I'm not sure if this is a new model. It's not. It's a custom model I made. FedEx 757-200 freighter. This aircraft is here from Memphis, and it'll be heading off to, I'm gonna say Charleston, South Carolina. I don't know. Interesting route for that. UPS 7011 over here. This aircraft came in from Louisville today. It's gonna head off to Anchorage. And a thing I realized like a month ago, and I never realized this before, is that this particular plane, N277UP, this aircraft actually crashed. It had a crash landing somewhere. I think it was like Seoul, and it doesn't fly anymore. It got written off or something. I don't think anybody lost their life on that. I think it was just like a I don't know what happened, but apparently this plane actually did crash in real life. So, yeah, I literally just realized that a few months ago. So, yeah. All right, next up is this American Oneworld 777-200ER, and this plane is just sitting here. It's gonna overnight here, and it'll depart for I don't even know where it's like. It's gonna depart somewhere to Asia in the morning. Probably like Shanghai or something, I don't know. Alright, in the hangar, this is American A321, just getting a routine maintenance check, as you can see. And that's that. Alright, now let's do the international terminal. We'll start back here. Emirates 777-300ER. This is obviously here from Dubai. It's going to head back to Dubai later on. Etihad 777-300ER to and from Abu Dhabi. And then this is actually a new model. It's the first time it's made an appearance in an airport update. It's the Qatar Airways 777-300ER in the standard livery, and this is going to and from Doha. And then over here is the Saudi 777-300ER, which is going to and from Riyadh via Jeddah. I think that's right. Yeah. And then over here, this gate's going to be taken by the Turkish 330. Over here is the American 777-300ER, which is going to be operating an overnight flight to London Heathrow. And then finally is the Icelandair 757 Hekla Aurora. I'm going to head off to Reykjavik tonight. Okay, now I'll do this terminal real quick. I don't even know what to call it. It's for a little bit of a refresher. It's been a while. This terminal is every U.S. carrier that's not low cost, and that's not American. So basically Delta, JetBlue, United, and Alaska, and also Hawaiian, but they don't fly at this time of day. So yeah, over here is the Delta CRJ 200, and this plane is going to be going off to Detroit today. Minneapolis, and it came in from Minneapolis as well. Okay, over here's the CRJ 700 heading off to Detroit, and it came in from Cincinnati. Over here is the MD-90, which is here from Atlanta, and will be heading back to Atlanta. Next to that is the 757-200. This aircraft just came in from Salt Lake City, and will be continuing onwards to Atlanta. Over here is a JetBlue A320 Sharklets with the Blueberry's tail, and this aircraft just arrived from Long Beach, California, and is going to continue onwards down to Fort Lauderdale, yeah. And then here's the JetBlue E190. This just came in from JFK, be heading off to Boston. United A319. This one just came in from United International Airport, or Jack Stevens Airport, and it'll be heading off to Greater Houston Airport, or Aviation Houston's airport. 737-800 United. This one is going to head off to Los Angeles, or Gemini's 46's airport, and it arrived from Denver. 737-900 ER going off to Washington Dulles, and came in from Newark. And then we got a 767-300 ER. This plane is operating a higher demand route down to Houston. Came in from there as well. And then the daily 777-200 ER off to San Francisco. Alright, then over here, just pushed out of, I think it was this gate, Alaska 739 in the Honoring Those Who Serve livery. This came from Portland about an hour and a half ago, and now is going to be operating a flight to Seattle, Tacoma. Okay, now go ahead and move on to the American Airlines terminal, and also the Canadian flights go from here. So let's start right here with the the Allegheny VistaJet Retro A319. This one is just arriving in from Philadelphia, and we'll be heading off to Washington Reagan in about 2 hours. Over here we got a 737-800 American. This one just came in from New York LaGuardia, and we'll be heading down to Austin, Texas. Got an American ERJ 175. This aircraft is here from Montreal, and it'll be heading off to Pittsburgh. We have the One World 737-800 arrived from West Palm Beach, Florida, and it'll be heading off in about 2 hours off to Las Vegas. 757-200 American came in from Dallas Fort Worth, and will be departing off to Miami. Another 737-800. This aircraft is here from Tulsa, Oklahoma, and be heading off to Cancun, Mexico. Air Canada CRJ 900, of course, going to and from Toronto Pearson. And then over here is the PSA Retro A319. This aircraft is going to head off to Boston, and it arrived from Phoenix. And then if I can get in here, these are the regional jet parkings. Right here is a CRJ 700 American. This one is going to head off to Albany. No, that's not right. It's going to head off to Shreveport, Louisiana, or Luke Hamilton's airport, and it arrived from, Cleveland. And then over here is the ERJ 145. This one's heading off to Albany, or Albany Aviation Airport, and it arrived from Grand Rapids, Michigan. And then there's another ERJ 145 back there. This came in from Indianapolis and is heading off to Toronto. Or sorry, not Toronto, Louisville, Kentucky. Alright. Sorry about the bad camera work. The parkings are that area of the airport is in a really weird section, so I can't really access it that well. But yeah, over here is a WestJet 737-700. This one is taxiing up departure to Toronto as well. It just pushed out of the gate where the PSA 319 came in. Okay, last part of the update, the low-cost carrier terminal. Or I guess the ultra low-cost carrier terminal, since I guess Alaska and JetBlue are technically low-cost, but they're not really as low-cost as most of these airlines are. So over here we got a Southwest 737 MAX 8, which is going to be heading off to Central Florida International EWR Spotter 5's airport. And it came in from Dallas Love Field. Southwest 737-700, which is here from Houston Hobby, and it's going to head off to Nashville. Allegiant A320 in the old livery just came in from Myrtle Beach, and it's going to head off to, actually no, not Myrtle Beach, Jacksonville, Florida, and it'll head off to Punta Gorda. Allegiant A320 with Sharklets in the new livery came in from Orlando Sanford, heading off to St. Petersburg Clearwater. And then the second new livery A320 here from Destin, Fort Walton Beach, Florida, and is going to head off to, it's going to head back there. Then over there is a Frontier A320 Neo just arriving in from Denver, and it'll head back to Denver in about 45 minutes to an hour, I guess. And then finally, Spirit A319 operating to and from Fort Lauderdale. Okay, so that is the update, guys. Hope you all enjoyed. Of course, it was long since it's a pretty decently sized airport. Hope you all enjoyed the video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're new to the channel. We're almost at 500 subscribers, so if we can reach 500 by mid-November, that would be great. But yeah, that's all. That's it for now. Thank you so much for watching. Please comment, like, rate, subscribe, and I will see you guys in another video. Goodbye.